There's a sacred stillness in the early moments of each morning, a hush before the noise of the world takes over. It's in that space, between sleep and waking, that your words hold the greatest power. Most people rush into their day without realizing that their first thoughts, their first words, are setting the tone for everything that follows. The universe listens most clearly when your mind is quiet, and what you speak in those first few moments begins to shape your reality in ways you can't yet see. Every word you say is more than sound, it's energy. And energy is creative. It moves, expands, and attracts things of its own kind. When you say, "I'm so tired," the energy of exhaustion multiplies. When you say, "I feel alive and ready for today," that statement becomes a command to your mind and body. Life doesn't respond to what you want, it responds to what you speak with conviction. Every sentence that comes out of your mouth sends out a vibration that calls something back to you. This is why speaking consciously is so powerful. You're not just describing your life, you are designing it. The words you speak in faith are like seeds planted in fertile soil. They don't sprout instantly, but they grow silently beneath the surface until one day, the results are impossible to ignore. Every affirmation is a declaration to the unseen forces of the universe that you are ready to receive what already belongs to you. Most people go through life unaware of this sacred creative power. They speak carelessly, saying things like "I never catch a break" or "everything always goes wrong for me," and then wonder why life seems so hard. But your words are not random, they are law. When you speak with fear, you magnetize fear. When you speak with love and certainty, you magnetize love and certainty. It's not magic, it's divine order. Imagine standing before a mirror each morning and saying, "Everything I desire is already on its way to me." At first, it might feel strange. Your mind may whisper, "That's not true." But with repetition, your words begin to override the doubt. The energy of faith begins to rise. Slowly, your inner world starts to shift, and when your inner world changes, your outer world must follow. You start noticing synchronicities, people show up at the right time, opportunities unfold naturally, and the things you once chased begin to find you instead. The secret is to speak not as someone begging for blessings, but as someone remembering who they are. You were born with creative authority. The power that made you has never left you, it's waiting for you to use your voice as the instrument of your destiny. When you speak affirmations with belief, you're not trying to convince the universe, you're activating its response. And here's the truth, the universe always mirrors your energy. If you speak doubt, it shows you more reasons to doubt. If you speak certainty, it moves mountains to prove you right. So, when you say, "I am worthy of abundance," or "I am guided and protected," you are not just saying nice words. You are issuing a command to the unseen forces of creation. Your words are living entities. They go out, collect the energy that matches them, and bring it back to you. This is why speaking faith over your life every morning is the most powerful ritual you can practice. You are aligning your vibration with divine truth. You're not asking for your blessings, you're claiming them. So the next time you wake up, before checking your phone or thinking of yesterday's worries, take a breath and speak deliberately. Say, "Today, life supports me. Everything good flows easily to me." Feel those words as truth, not fantasy. Because when you do, you'll realize that you don't have to chase miracles, you only need to speak them into existence. Most people move through life believing that only their actions create results. They focus on doing, pushing, striving, and hustling, yet they wonder why things don't always flow their way. But there is a deeper law at work, a law that operates long before you lift a finger or make a move. It is the law that responds not to your physical effort, but to the energy carried within your words. Every word you speak sends out a vibration, a frequency that ripples through the unseen realms and draws back experiences that match its tone. Think of your words as invisible magnets. When you speak with faith and certainty, you attract opportunities that align with those emotions. When you speak with fear or limitation, you pull toward yourself experiences that confirm your fears. The universe is not punishing or rewarding, it's simply mirroring. It listens, without judgment, and reflects back what you consistently declare to be true. If you say, "I always struggle," life nods and brings more struggle. But if you speak, "Everything always works in my favor," the same law goes to work, rearranging circumstances to make that truth unfold. This is not imagination or wishful thinking. Every word has an emotional charge. That charge carries energy, and energy seeks balance, it must find its match. That is why affirmations spoken with real feeling are so powerful. When you declare something with conviction, your heart and mind align in harmony, creating a vibration strong enough to influence reality itself. Your words are commands, and the universe is the obedient servant carrying them out. But here's where most people go wrong: they affirm with doubt. They say, I am abundant, but inside they're thinking, no, I'm not. The vibration of their words and the vibration of their feelings cancel each other out. The key is not to force belief, but to nurture it. You start by saying the words until they feel familiar, until they feel safe, until they begin to feel true. And once you believe them, your entire energy field begins to shift. Every great transformation begins in thought and is sealed through speech. Words are the bridge between the invisible and the visible. They carry your thoughts from the realm of imagination into the realm of form. When you say, I am guided, you open yourself to intuition. When you say, I am prosperous, you align yourself with the frequency of wealth. It's not that the universe suddenly creates something new for you, it's that you finally tune into the reality that has been waiting all along. Imagine the universe as a vast echo chamber. Whatever you send out, it returns amplified. If you send out doubt, you'll hear echoes of uncertainty everywhere. If you send out gratitude and confidence, life reflects back people and situations that affirm that frequency. That is the hidden law behind every word. You always receive what you speak, consciously or unconsciously. This understanding changes everything. It means that every conversation is an opportunity to create. Every sentence is either building your future or reinforcing your past. When you complain, you give energy to what you don't want. When you affirm, you empower what you desire to manifest. That's why conscious speech is sacred. It's the moment when you take full authorship of your reality. Start to notice your language. Instead of saying, I can't afford this, say, I'm attracting the resources I need. Instead of saying, I'm unlucky in love, declare, love flows easily and joyfully into my life. The difference may sound small, but energetically, it's enormous. One statement closes the door, the other flings it wide open. The hidden law is simple but absolute. You cannot speak defeat and expect victory. You cannot speak lack and expect abundance. You cannot speak fear and expect peace. The vibration of your words must match the vibration of the reality you desire. Speak as if what you want is already done, and soon, it will be. Because life is not responding to what you hope for, it's responding to what you declare with faith. So speak carefully. Speak intentionally. Speak like the creator you were born to be. Your words are not ordinary, they are the blueprint of your destiny, and the universe is listening. Every word you speak is a brushstroke on the canvas of your life. Every sentence you utter paints the atmosphere around you, shaping what you see, what you feel, and what you attract. The truth is, you are never just talking, you are always creating. Whether you realize it or not, your words are forming the architecture of your destiny, brick by brick, day by day. And the moment you begin to understand this, everything changes. Your story begins not with what has happened to you, but with what you say about it. If you tell yourself that you're unlucky, life becomes a series of confirmations of that belief. But if you start to affirm, everything is unfolding perfectly for me, your story begins to shift. You are rewriting your reality each time you open your mouth. Because life is not just happening to you, it's happening through you. Your words are the invisible bridge between your inner world and the outer one. Every morning, you have a choice, to speak defeat or to speak power. When you wake up and say, I feel so tired, I don't want to do this, you set that tone for your entire day. But if you start with, today, I am full of energy and everything I touch turns to gold, you immediately change your vibration. You start to move differently, think differently, and act differently, and soon, life begins to align with your declaration. It's not superstition, it's resonance. Your affirmations are not meant to trick the mind, they're meant to train it. They help you remember what your soul already knows, that you are powerful, worthy, and guided. They awaken the truth that abundance, love, and peace are your natural states of being. You don't speak affirmations to attract something outside of you, you speak them to awaken what has always been within. The universe doesn't respond to your doubts, it responds to your faith. That's why the tone in which you speak matters just as much as the words themselves. When you declare, I am successful, say it as if it's already true. Feel it vibrate in your body. See yourself living that success. When you say, I am loved, let warmth fill your chest. When you say, I am guided, feel the calm certainty that life is working in your favor. Because the moment your words and your emotions align, manifestation becomes instant. There's a rhythm to creation. Thought sparks it, Feeling fuels it, but words give it form. Your speech is the divine command that tells the universe, let it be so. That's why ancient wisdom has always said that the tongue holds the power of life and death. You can either speak life into your dreams or drain them with doubt. The choice is always yours. So today, make your words sacred. Speak over your life as if you are speaking to a garden, nurture it with love, faith, and gratitude. Say, I am worthy of every good thing coming my way. Say, I am aligned with divine timing. Say, miracles are unfolding around me right now. And when you speak these truths often enough, they begin to echo through every part of your being. Your thoughts start to believe them. Your actions begin to match them. And soon, your reality must mirror them. Don't wait for proof before you speak it, and the proof will come. That is the way of creation. Words spoken in faith rearrange the unseen forces of the universe until what you've declared becomes undeniable. You'll start to notice that the right people appear at the right time, that opportunities unfold with ease, that everything seems to fit together perfectly. This is not coincidence, it's alignment. So speak your world into existence. Speak victory when you feel defeated. Speak abundance when your pockets feel empty. Speak love when your heart feels lonely. Because the universe doesn't respond to your circumstances, it responds to your conviction. Your words are your wand. Use them wisely. Speak boldly. And remember, manifestation doesn't take time, it takes belief. The moment your words become one with your faith, creation begins. You are not waiting for your miracle. Your miracle is waiting for you to speak it into being. Every word you speak carries a vibration that shapes the path before you. You are not powerless, and your life is not random, it's a reflection of the energy you've been sending out through your thoughts, emotions, and most importantly, your words. The moment you begin to speak consciously, everything starts to shift. You stop living by default and start living by design. Your affirmations become your compass, guiding you toward peace, purpose, and prosperity. Each time you affirm truth, even when you can't yet see evidence of it, you are reprogramming your reality. You are teaching your mind to believe in possibility rather than limitation. And when your belief changes, the universe responds immediately. Life begins to mirror the new story you're telling. The people you meet, the opportunities that come your way, even the way you feel about yourself, all begin to align with the energy of your spoken word. So, let your speech become your sanctuary. Let your affirmations be your daily prayer, simple, powerful, and full of faith. Speak love where there is fear. Speak abundance where there is lack. Speak healing where there is pain. The more you do, the more your reality bends to your will. Because the universe is always listening, always responding, always reflecting back the vibration you send out. Remember, manifestation is not about waiting, it's about aligning. The words you choose each morning are not just sounds, they are the codes that rewrite your destiny. So choose them wisely. Choose words that uplift, empower, and affirm who you truly are. Speak with faith. Speak with love. Speak as if what you desire is already yours. Because in truth, it already is. All you have to do now is speak it into existence.